Hello, Futswith here. So, this is the first little stove I made. The holes are too big and too many here. Only needed the one, and these ones are too big. This is the second one. Holes seem to be good. The fillet hole, I think, needs to be bigger. It takes a bit. And that's the third one. The holes are the same size. So basically, this one took between 6 and 9 minutes, depending on whether you wanted a heavy rolling boil or just a boil. Do a test on this one. So, with a cup and a half of tap water, nope, not enough timer. I'm using too much light. Fondue fuel. So I think it's about 70%. Now if I can do this without flooding the place, that would be really good. And we've got more than enough. And there's an ounce of fondue fuel. Okay, primer's lit. I won't start the timer for the boil until the stove lights. It's getting there. Didn't have this much problems before. Interesting. I lit it a minute ago with just a tiny little bit of fuel. Nice flames. Oh shit. Yeah, there's a flood. Keep this out of the way. And of course, probably about to have somebody come through. There we go. Yeah, you can see that. It's going. So, it's really going. Kind of scares me a little. Whoa. Yeah. I'm trying to decide whether I should just blow it out or use my fire extinguisher. Anyway, I'll come back when the oil is going. 2 minutes, so more like 3:10 or so. But that's actually pretty good. I'm wondering just how long it'll last, because that's boiling. So say 3 minutes 20 for the boil. Sorry. Wow. It's much better than both of the other stoves. I think for the bigger open top stove, I probably need to do slightly smaller holes and slightly shorter. So I'm going to let it run, and I'll come back when it flames out. So we're back at wow, and it's still going. It's still a good boil. Flames are still rolling. Back in a bit. So we're back at 10 minutes 42, and it's still boiling. It's still got a good flame. I have to admit, I am very impressed with this little stove. Makes me wonder what would happen if I used a pot stand. I actually have one made, but I have to burn the coating from the inside of the can. That would keep the stainless steel measuring cup I'm using for the test off of the stove about an inch, I guess. And not only is it a stand, it's a bit of a windshield. I used a can opener and put holes all the way around for airflow. Hopefully not too many. I'll know when I try it in the wild, as it were. But as I say, I have to burn all of the coating off the inside of the can before I can really use it. Anywhere except outside. My next video will hopefully be better, more professional, as it were. Well, and will be this one, the open top variety, as opposed to the one with the filler holes like this. It's all open. Very roughly done, lots of crinkles in the can. It was a little more difficult to build than I thought it would be. Anyway, we're at, phone keeps shutting off, 12:44, and still has a good flame, which would seem to indicate a fair amount of fuel, still burning furiously. We're down to a cup of water. Back in a bit. Okay, we're back. 17:17. It's got a good flame. It's boiling. It's under a cup of water. I am not sure how long this is going to take. In the next video, I won't be doing so many of these pop-ons and show you the time. I'll just... Oh, I think, yeah, we're running out of fuel. So, I'm not sure if you can see... it just went out. And, steaming away. So, 18... So we're back. Overall, I'm impressed with this. It's about 3 centimeters high, or 1.25 inches. The holes are 1/16. The top hole for the filler I'm going to make a little bigger, so I won't worry about the size of it at the moment. It's very roughly built. I just wanted to get it built and working. I wasn't worried about it looking beautiful. I may make it 4 centimeters high to see if that evens out that that happened in the beginning. That was kind of alarming. Possibly even move the holes down here. You can't really see that well, can you? Well, at least on this video screen. Better, but still. So I might move them down. We'll see. Anyway, that is the fuel I'm using. $1 a bottle. Can't complain. It works alright. I mean, if it's good enough to use with fondue and chafing dishes, why not? I do believe it's only 70% alcohol though, so that might make it a cooler burn. Anyway, I did notice that when after I finished the test, there was a smell in the kitchen. I assume that that's burning stuff off of the aluminum and possibly the blue stuff, the no unpleasant odor. Actually, I think I was probably right the first time. It did seem to burn clean. There was no smoke. However, there was an unpleasant odor, but it wasn't very strong. Probably due to the size of the kitchen and the airflow in there. Anyway, I guess that's it for this. Later.